guys, and welcome to another battle report. I know it's been a while, but life is busy sometimes. And we're playing Diagonal Deployment, Breakthrough Scenario, and it's a 4000 points game with my Dinosaur versus the Kingdom of Aquitaine. And I will have both our lists down in the description below. Forgot to take a picture of deployment, but this is after my first movement turn. You can see one of my skink units have moved pretty far forward to take out his one of his scorpions, and otherwise I stay back with most of my lines because I think if I can take out his shooting, I have a long range advantage because I have some skinks with bows. I got some spell from Shamanism, he did as well. And yeah, that's the battle plan. Stay back with my line and maybe in the end use that swamp in the middle to my advantage. But anyway, that's my first movement. Here is a better picture of his deployment, what he got. So basically in my medic phase I get off a totemic summoning behind his line. My plan is use that to hopefully get rid of his scorpion, and now you lay down his breath weapon on his mounted squire and hopefully get them to run off the board. Well, for shooting I did some wounds to the scorpion. My skink with bows, or I think the Serpent bow or the Skullspliter at least, did kill 2 of his Knights of the Realm in that unit, and the breath weapon did kill 2 of his fast cab. So a pretty good first round from my side, and over to Kingdom of Aquitaine, turn 1. And he pushes up pretty aggressively with most of his line. He backed down with his Knights of the Realm lance because he's got a caster in that unit and he wanna get rid of my skink hunters in front of his scorpion. You can see the other mounted squire, they are just without 24 inches of my chameleon skinks down below, so I cannot march forward and just shoot them off the board. So that's his plan with that unit. And yeah, he pushes up his Grail Knights and his Lord on Peg pretty aggressively on the flank, as well as his peasant levies stay back to give ward save to his scorpion. Not his fast cav, unfortunately for him, but at least scorpion have some ward save still. I think he gets off some spell on my skink hunter, but he only manages to kill 3 of them, and I pass my panic check, so everything is good there. And I think this is the first shot over my whole army. I back down, hiding everything behind that hill, so his Lord and Grey Knights cannot see the Triscutus or the Skink Hunter unit back there. I also hiding the Triscutus from the Scorpions, and well, I stay back with most of my line. You can see my 2-man Skink unit have charged his Scorpion. Hopefully I can win that combat. Well, other news on this flank, I think he actually managed to take off the Totemic Summoning with his Scorpion last turn, so he's dead, but I pushes up my Chameleon skinks on this flank to shoot at his Lord. I think he got the Charm Shield, so I want to take that away from him. Magic, I do get off the Totemic Summon behind his Peasant fast cab. And in combat, my Skink Hunters did manage to kill off his Scorpion. I think my shooting as well did kill 1 more of his Knights of the Realm, so that's good at least. Well, this picture just showing my Fallen Beast who was able to get rid of his fast cab with the breath weapon attack, so that's good to get rid of all of his chaff. For his turn 2, he pushes up his whole line basically, like this. I think he actually moved his Knights of the Realm with the caster backwards to be able to see my 2 Skinks Hunter and cast a spell at them. These knight units are just moving forward to be without the arc of my skinks with bows, so they move up over there. And well, yeah, this is how the board looks like. We have basically just pivots our line a bit. So for my turn 3, I pushes up the Temple Guard a bit. The plan here is his Peasant Levy have a pretty long charge, I think 8 or 9 inch charge. He needs to roll at least an 8 or 9 to get into them. So I hope his Lord and his Peasant Levy will try a charge, and the Peasant Levy fail and only the Lord gets in, so I can just kill off his Lord. That's the plan at least. I have one Skink Chief who have marched up forward to chef up his Grail Knights, and yeah, my Chameleon Skinks move out to the arc of his Knights of the Realm and will shoot at them. Hopefully I can pling off one of them and make them fail some panic check or something, but it isn't not so much I can do about that unit right now. Behind his line, what I want to do is get rid of his Scorpion, so I move up my Chameleon Skinks and Fallen Beast to shoot at him, and I didn't manage to kill it. And I think this is actually his turn 3. First of all, his Grey Knight charges the Skink Captain, who are in the way of them from doing anything nasty. I think he did get rid of my Chameleon Skinks up here with a fire spell, so they are off the board now, unfortunately. So over to the dinosaurs, turn 4. Titanic Summon goes into his Scorpion to get rid of that. Chameleon Skinks move up to shoot at his Knights unit over there, hopefully to make them fail some panic check or something. I'm not sure really. So that is what happened behind his line. Of course his Grey Knight kills off my Skink Captain and they reform. So in my turn, I just throw a Skink Hunter unit in front of them, so to make them unable to do something nasty next turn. To be honest, what I think I should have done here, I keep my Temple Guard pretty still. I should have backed him away even further, so he would need an 11 inch charge or something instead of. I think he's within a 9 or 8 charge from my Temple Guard, which is kind of risky for me, but yeah, hindsight is easier to say. So that's my movement, and shooting goes good. I think he only have his caster, one of the knights and the BSB remaining in that unit, and I fled away from the Chameleon Skinks, and now he needs a 4 without a reroll to not run off the board with his Knights of the Realm, which is really good for me. And yeah, the Fallen Beast killed off the Scorpion and overrun. Unfortunately, he did not roll high enough to bounce into his Knight unit, but yeah, this is good as well. So in combat he did make the charge into my Temple Guard, unfortunately. Yeah, I should have backed off. His Grey Knights auto charged my Skink Hunter unit who were in front of them, and I will counter charge him next turn with my Skink unit, hopefully the rank bonus and everything like that, and he rolling bad will be in a great advantage for me. But anyway, we will see what happens next turn. And yeah, unfortunately this unit of knights did manage to rally on the leadership 4 check, unfortunately, so they are still on the board, unfortunately. Shockingly enough, he did manage to get rid of my Skink Hunter, but what's even more shockingly, I think the Skink Hunter manages to kill a Grey Knight, so that's good. He will just reform them to take the Skink unit in the front. And holy shit, his man-at-arms did a crap ton of work on my Temple Guard, so I decided to reform like this to get more attacks and hopefully kill off his unit faster. I also send in my Skink to his general, as well as a Jungle Swarm to improve poison attacks. Move up the Chameleon Skinks to get rid of his fast cav just to get those easy points. And the Fallen Beast landed exactly in front of his BSB's unit to stop them from flank charging my Skink unit on his next turn. And well, in combat, his general kills off, I think he killed off the Temple Guard champion last turn, and now he killed off a Skink Captain, I think. I did kill off the Reliquary and a bunch of Peasant Levy, but a lot of Temple Guard are dying because he got the +1 strength on those men-at-arms, and they can strike pretty harsh on you, unfortunately. At least they do not have the blessing anymore, so they will die faster now at least. Problem for his next turn, I think this is his turn 5. His BSB charged the Titanic Summoning Beast alone and overrun into the flank of my Skink unit, which isn't good at all, unfortunately. And well, now the Snake Swarm crumbled. I think he killed every single Temple Guard or my general or something. This is actually like 2 weeks ago we played this game, so I don't remember all the details, but the Temple Guard must have fled because either I failed a stubborn check or my general was just dead. He overran into the Tri-Scutus and he got his BSB and his Lord fighting off that big Skink unit. Over here it was just a big grind. I think I've killed one more of his Grail Knights. He have killed some Skinks, but we all stick around. You can also see my Chameleon Skinks have managed to get rid of his fast cav. Well, his last turn he did kill some Skinks in my Skink unit. This was kind of late in the evening, like 10 or 11 or something like that, so I was both pretty tired. He didn't strike at any character or anything. He pretty much forgot to score those easy points. His Spearman, Peasant Levy, get into the Tri-Scutus. Couldn't kill it. I think I actually won combat by killing a lot of peasants, but it didn't really matter because he was steadfast and stuck. And the Grail Knights and the Skink down there just fought along, grinding without doing too much harm to each other, and couldn't kill each other. And last picture of the game, yeah, not much to say. You can see his Lone Knights up to the right of this picture. He's a scoring unit, so he scored his secondary objective. I have no recollection if we counted victory point or anything like that, but it was pretty obviously that the Kingdom of Aquitaine have slaughtered more dinosaurs than the dinosaurs have slaughtered knights, so he won this game. Yeah, and it was a fun game. This was also a practice game for the upcoming tournament this weekend here in Stockholm, and this is my teammate, so it isn't too bad to lose against him, cause knowing that he have a strong list is actually pretty good for me. So yeah, this is pretty nice. Our team consists, if you saw my last battle report, the Vampire Covenant player, this Kingdom of Aquitaine player, and myself as a team. So hopefully I see you there at the tournament. And yeah, that's it. If you have any comments, post them below and I'll try to answer as soon as I can. Feel free to like and start subscribe if you haven't already. And unfortunately, yeah, my memory of this game is pretty bad because it was a long time ago, like 2 weeks, so don't remember all of the details. Something might have got wrong. I don't know, to be honest. But anyway, that's it. Have a nice one.